जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jai Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jai Subhadra. Jai Gauranitai, 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 Shishi Gauranitai. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Srila Prabhupada. नाम संकीर्तन की जय जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अशोक सत His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अशोक सत His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय प्रेम से गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhiraye Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nastiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 29, text number 14. Asuri medhram avagdara Vayavao graminam rathi Upasto durmadha prokto Nirtir guna uchyate Asuri medharam avagdara Vyavao gramin rati Upasto durmadha prokto Nirtir guna uchyate Asur megharam avagdara Vyavao graninam rati Upasto durmada prokto Nirtir guna guda uchyate. Mataji's. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Asuri, called Asuri, Medram, the genital, Avak, of the fools and rascals, Dwaha, gate, Vivaha, performing sexual affairs, Graminam, of common men, Rati, attraction, Upsataha, the faculty of procreation, Durmada, Durmada, Prokta is called, Niritti, Niritti, Guda, rectum, Uchyate is called. Translation. The city called Gramaka, which is approached through the lower gate of Asuri, the genital, is meant for sex, which is very pleasing to common men who are simply fools and rascals. The faculty of procreation is called Durmada, and the rectum is called Nritti. Purport. When the world becomes degraded, civilization becomes demonic. And for the common man, the rectum and the genital are taken very seriously as the centers of all activities. Even in such a sacred place as Vrindavan, India, intelligent men pass off this rectal and genital business as a spiritual activity. Such people are called Sahajiyas. According to their philosophy, through sexual indulgence, one can elevate oneself to the spiritual platform. From these verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, however, we understand that the desires for sexual satisfaction are meant for the arvak, the lowest among men. To rectify these rascals and fools is very difficult. After all, the sex desires of the common man are condemned in these verses. The word Durmada means wrongly directed, and Niriti means sinful activities. Although this clearly indicates that self-indulgence is abominable and misdirected even from the ordinary point of view, the Sahajiyas nonetheless pass themselves off as devotees conducting spiritual activities. For this reason, Vrindavan is no longer visited by intelligent men. Sometimes we are often asked why we have made our center in Vrindavan. From the external point of view, it can be concluded that Vrindavan has become degenerated due to these Sahajiya activities. Yet, from spiritual point of view, Vrindavan is the only place where all these sinful persons can be rectified by means of taking birth in the forms of dogs, hogs and monkeys. By living in Vrindavan as a dog, hog or monkey, the living entity can be elevated to the spiritual platform in the next life. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ji ki jai, Shri Gaunitai ki jai, Shri Ganath Baldev Subhadramai ki jai. Om Agyan Triminandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadam Kitam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Sadhudutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratashe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pradamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhescha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavbhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you for this morning program, Srimad Bhagavatam class. Before I start, I would like to seek blessings from His Grace Anandmay Prabhu and many other senior devotees are sitting here. Please bless me so that I can speak in Parampara. So when I saw this verse, I was surprised. Is it should be Bhagavatam class or for the Brahmachari class? I could have spoken something else for the Brahmachari class and could have spoken a lot. But it's a Bhagavatam class, that too on Sunday. Whole chapter is speaking other things. But on Sunday, Lord has blessed us to understand how we can take it, how we can go back to Godhead, and how we can awaken our love for Krishna. Yes, Bhagavatam is speaking, so there should be something very important lessons. So let's try to discuss. For sure, this is very difficult to speak, and Srila Prabhupada is very openly speaking. He is a pure devotee. He has very much pointed out that this sex desires is there everywhere, and we can see it everywhere. Yes. So if you see, when you look outside the window, you see the man, woman, bird, beasts, animal, anyone. What they are doing since morning? They are just involved in 4 things: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. A third one is mating. Morning, cow. Where is my food? Where is my food? How I can enjoy? Yes. And nighttime sex, and then wife, children, then working hard whole day. This is their life. Yes? I'm not talking about devotees. Devotees are very fortunate. They work for Krishna. Yes? But in general, what the materialistic people are doing, 99.9% we can say. Yes? They are involved in this life only. Yes? So, in fact, it is told that it's so difficult. Prabhupada is telling it's so difficult to give it up, this sex desire. Yes? We know, even in the old age, there is a famous story of Akbar when his minister, and the old man was lying. So it was asked, that minister told, I think Birbal or someone, that he is not looking at you, he is not saluting you. He is old, he is 90 plus, how he can salute me? Well, Acha, please bring a girl. And as soon as this old person heard the ankle bells, chin, 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 he was not able to open his eyes, he lifted his eyebrows and looked, who is coming? Yes, this is a fact. Yes. We also know the story of liquid beauty, how this is all just material, it's just matter. Yes. And we can speak a lot, you might have heard here and there, but being a Bhagavatam class, we'll try to understand that why we have to get out of it. I hope everyone knows it's a problem, as I told. I will spend less time of this. It's a problem, either in the young age or in the old age, either in the human body or in the animal body. I hope everyone accept that. It's a problem. Why it's a problem? It's an important point to discuss. Why it's a problem? Prabhupada is telling here, it's only for the fools and rascals. Bhagavatam is telling, which is very pleasing to the common man who are simply fools and rascals. It's a problem because if we have to advance in bhakti, it's a problem. It's a kind of restriction, or we say it's a hurdle if we have to advance in bhakti. Yes? So it is told sex life is like a suicide for one who wants to advance in spiritual life. We can advance only when we are purified. Because purity is the force. And therefore Srila Prabhupada told the sex is for procreation, not for recreation. Yes? So yes, that we also understand. But now, the most important point to discuss, how to get out of it. Yes? It's a problem. It's a problem. We understand why it's a problem, because purity is the force. And if you know the four regulative principles, one of the four pillars of bhakti, one is cleanliness. When one is indulged unnecessarily in sex life, it breaks that pillar of cleanliness. So it's a problem. Now, the whole discussion we are going to do it, how? How we can get out of it. Yes? So we'll try to understand it with the formula ABCD. Yes? So when we came in association devotees, when we came first time, we also learned one ABCD. What is that? A for association, B for books, C for loudly, D for our favorite. Yes? And anyone ask any question, the solution is ABCD. प्रभु देश प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, वी इन एसोसिएशन. प्रभु ये प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, चैंट होली नहीं. प्रभु जी चैंटिंग अच्छे से नहीं हो रहा है, रीड बुक्स. यस, प्रभु जी कुछ प्रॉब्लम है प्रसाद एंड हैप्पी. यस, सो फॉर एवरीथिंग वी गिव द सॉल्यूशन ABCD. But as we associate, in today's class we are going to understand that as we associate more and more, as we practice bhakti more and more, it should get condensed. Just like when we are kids, we are taught in the school. I hope you also will learn the same thing. A for apple, B for, C for cat. I don't want to attack the class. But when we came in inter, we understood. Yes, A for apple is there. Along with it, A for algebra, B for biology, C for chemistry. So we had, advanced, and then we started learning biology, chemistry, and then maybe dietology or something else. Yes. Similarly, when we do perform bhakti in association of devotees, what is this ABCD? This ABCD should also get condensed. How long we just remain association, books, chant and right? Definitely, I'm not telling it will get replaced. It is a foundation, it is a basic. Foundation will always remain. Foundation is association, books, chanting, and that's going to remain as it is. But now we are trying to grow in bhakti, advance in bhakti. As we practice bhakti more and more, Prabhupada told, boil the milk. This ABCD should boil and become condensed. So what is that? A for condensed A is awareness. And more condensed is awakening. We'll understand this, both the terms. First we have to understand that, for example, this verse only, let's take, we'll discuss ABCD for this verse also. We should be aware, yes, what is right, what is wrong. Yes? Earlier our situation was like, I am the boss, I am the controller, yes, I am the enjoyer, I will live like life I want to live. Then we came in association of devotees, we heard Bhagavad Gita classes or device session. We became aware, yes, we became aware of the reality. That this word is not all in all, spiritual word exists. Yes, I am not in all, God exists. Yes, this body is not all in all, soul exists. And this life is not all in all, next life exists. So we became aware of these four facts. Yes, this is the basic of Bhagavad Gita. If somebody asks you Bhagavad Gita in 4 lines, you can tell this. Yes. So now this is just awareness. Or we can let us spend some more time of this awareness. For example, you see an ant in a room, and there's a rows of ant. You put some sugar cube or something, any sweet. Yes, they keep coming and going, and you are standing there to stop them. Does the ant aware of anything that you are there to stop? For the ant, there is his own word. Own word. She is living and she is feeling. I am getting sugar. I have to continue. Just that all. That's all. Yes. But for us, there's a different word. Similarly, people are trying to enjoy in this material world because they are not aware. There's a spiritual word. They are just wasting their time in the material world, thinking this is all in all. Yes? For example, this ant. We are like maybe millions of times bigger than ant. And for her, that's her life. Yes? Similarly, for us, the spiritual world is millions of times bigger than this material world. And we are thinking, my life, I and mine. We are just getting tuck. Prabhupada used to give this Kup Manduk example of a frog in a well. So when we attended these classes, one thing happened by Lord's mercy, Srila Prabhupada mercy, and therefore we are sitting here, that we became aware. Yes? Earlier, life was Krishna nahi. चल रहा है अपना लाइफ, ठीक है, कभी कभी मंदिर जाते थे, घंटी बजाते आ जाते थे, ठीक है. But then, after attending some classes, it became from Krishna nahi, so Krishna bhi. Yes? Now Krishna is also there. I go to Sunday, Saturday evening program, every Saturday without missing. Yes? Krishna bhi. Sunday I come to foundation class, Bhakti classes, Sunday I come. Every day I try to come because whole day I do my thing and now I have Krishna bhi. Yes? Not only Krishna nahi, Krishna bhi. So that is awareness. But that just awareness is enough. Awareness means just knowledge. Yes? For example, I get headache. And Naresh Prabhu says me that, Prabhu, you take discipline, headache will go. Okay, thank you. I am aware now, discipline will give up my headache. But that awareness is enough. What is the next step? We have to take it. Yes? So just awareness is not going to help us. We have to be, next step is awaken. Srila Prabhupada gave us ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He didn't told International Society for Krishna Knowledge. Yes, knowledge means aware. In a dictionary, if you see the word, aware means you are having knowledge of anything. But okay, up next from awareness is, next step is awaken. That's the next step. Is we can understand it within some examples. So for example, material people are also aware that intoxication is not good for them. And illicit sex, what this purport is telling, is not good for them. They are aware it very well. Yes? But they are not awakened. Yes? The thief also knows stealing is not good. He is aware, but not awakened. Yes? So what it takes to go from awareness to awakenship, to get awakened. I'll just repeat. We discuss from Krishna nahi to Krishna bhi. Now we are discussing that how we can transform from Krishna bhi to Krishna he. I just want Krishna in my life. Krishna he. And that's what Krishna is demanding in Bhagavad Gita. Sarvadham priteja mamekam sharanam rajam. What Krishna is telling, Krishna bhi or Krishna he? Loudly. Krishna he. Yes. So how to come to that level of Krishna he? For that we have to be conscious. We have to do the same activities what we are doing, but be conscious. When you are attending the class, be conscious. When you are attending the Mangala Aarti, be conscious what we are doing. When we are offering bhoga at home to Lord, what we are doing is just ringing the bell and doing for the namesake, or we are offering to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord, please accept it. So we have to be conscious. Yes? Then Krishna will become the reality in our life. Yes? And then we can come to the platform of from Krishna he to Krishna bhi to Krishna he. Yes? And that's required mercy. Yes? We can see in the life of Srila Prabhupada. Yes? Before meeting his spiritual master, his divine grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada having Krishna bhi. Yes? He was a Desh Bhakt, you may be aware. Srila Prabhupada gave his degree, started wearing khadi. Yes? And he was having Krishna also. Yes? So he was living a life of Krishna bhi. Although I am telling, I want to put a footnote, that's Prabhupada Leela. Prabhupada is always a pure devotee. Yes? Just as a Leela. Their name is Leela Amrit. It's a Leela. So then he met his spiritual master. We know the whole pastime. And first sight, we call it love at first sight. And that happened, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur told that you are a young man. Why don't you preach this message in English language? He told, who will listen to it? Everyone is having either Krishna nahi or Krishna bhi. Who will take to Krishna he? And his spiritual master told very clearly that you are talking that we are independent right now. We may get independent. And we are dependent right now. We may be independent. But then later on some other problem. Yes or no? There was Mughal emperors. Then there Britishers. Then there will be some other politicals. Yes? There will be Corona. He didn't spoke like that. But there's some problem, other problem. Always in this world. So we have to accept Krishna he. We cannot waste our time or think some time will come and then I'll transform from Krishna bhi to Krishna he. No, it's right now. And Srila Prabhupada accepted it. Yes? And he told that I could have joined that time, but I have family. And then Srila Prabhupada have lived that life of Krishna he and throughout the life. Yes? And we can see similarly in the life of Srila Prabhupada disciples. In 1960s, in America there was a hippie culture. what we are reading in this purport. It was full of it. Yes, that's what they are seeing all the plays, and they want to be stay high. That was their slogan, by taking drugs and doing all nonsense activities. But Srila Prabhupada went, yes, and Srila Prabhupada told, you want to stay high? Stay high forever. Why you want to stay high for some time by taking drugs and just enjoy for some time for illicit sex? There's a real pleasure in bhakti. Please take it. And Srila Prabhupada gave them Krishna, He. Not only just Krishna, Bhi. They were in Krishna, nahi, they were not doing anything about Krishna. Srila Prabhupada gave his association, gave them prasad, kirtan, and when they started coming for classes, Srila Prabhupada engaged them in the service of the Lord. And I was hearing His Grace Shyam Sundar Prabhu's lecture. He was telling, Srila Prabhupada gave us so much engagement that we forgot about sex life. Who were involved all the time in that activity, they got so busy because they accepted Krishna, He in their life. And because of that, you just imagine, yes, they have built, Prabhupada have 108 temples. That too not in India. India were only 3, including Hyderabad. We are fortunate to be here. All over the world. Now somebody asks you, can you go and find a place in village to open ISKCON temple? Can we imagine it? Is it easy? They have opened temple all over the world. Srila Prabhupada gave them such amazing engagement, and therefore they doesn't get any other thought for the sex life or anything else. They were awakened by the association of Srila Prabhupada and the service of Krishna. Yes? Srila Prabhupada, Shyam Sundar Prabhuji was telling, so many people, disciples used to come to Srila Prabhupada and used to ask this question, Prabhupada, we are engaged, we are doing so much, but still, sometime, the thought comes, as this purport is telling, to have sex. What to do? We know it's wrong. It's only for procreation, not for recreation. What to do? And Srila Prabhupada used to tell, and many different examples, one of the examples what Prabhuji gave, that go to temple, go in front of deities and see the beautiful form of the Lord. The Lord eyebrows are compared to the arrow of Cupid, Kamdev. And when you see the beautiful eyebrows of the Lord, your desire to enjoy will go away. See the beautiful smile of the Lord. In Bhagavatam also there are some shlokas which says, when we see this beautiful smile of the Lord, beautiful eyebrows of the Lord, when we glorify the Lord, by His mercy, this desire will go away. This bhakti will be awakened in our heart. Yes? And then we'll come to Krishna Prem. Yes? And that should be the goal of bhakti. It's not just association. Association means to be awakened of bhakti. Yes? Sometimes some people say, Prabhu, I am associating with devotees. Very good. I am going to movies also with devotees. Is it that association? What is the use of that association if they are going for movies together? Yes? So association means awareness of Krishna, not only awareness of Krishna, awakening of Krishna Prem. Yes? And then when that Krishna Prem awakens in our heart, then from A we go to B. What is B for? As of now we know, books. And these books, when get in condensed form, becomes broadcast. Yes? When somebody get aware that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he gets awakened that I have to serve Krishna, goal of life is to serve Krishna, then he wants to broadcast this message to others. Yes? And therefore this temple is flourishing so much, so many people are coming. Because devotees are broadcasting. They are not just telling that I want to practice bhakti. They are broadcasting this message of bhakti to the people as much as possible. Yes? What is the meaning of broadcast? I'll try to explain with an example. When I was a kid, and very famous ad used to come, washing powder, Nirma, some of you, I don't know now it's come or not. And those, I will not tell the whole ad. You open a radio, that ad comes. To the degree I remember when we were kids, washing powder means Nirma. दुकान में जाएंगे बोले निर्मा दे दो. Yes? Toothpaste means close up or Colgate, close up smile. है ना? वही मतलब था. उस समय Pepsodent ये सब हमें नहीं पता था. है ना? So there was so much of broadcast. They have broadcasted so much that washing powder got replaced with Nirma. Yes? So this should be our purpose. We should broadcast this message of Krishna consciousness so much so that this purport becomes only in paper. Yes? Everyone can say, yes, I got awakened in Krishna Prem and I also want to broadcast this message. Yes? And that will happen only when we involve in preaching. Yes? So we got this mercy, we are aware of Krishna, slowly we are trying our best to awaken others in Krishna, but we have to try our best to distribute as many books as possible, do as much as Harinam as possible, whenever we get time. Yes? And then, for sure, people will also come to the stage of awakening of Krishna Prem. Yes? And if you see, Shri Purport is telling that this Vrindavan place became place of Sahajiyas. Yes? So when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left the planet, yes, the whole Vaishnavism became a cult. Cult means people are seeing Vaishnavism as just a Sahajism. They involve in nonsense activities and they do all those things. Britishers were used to understand Vaishnavism like that. It's Bhakti Vinod Thakur who came, who understood that no, there is something more. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given so much. It is not a Sahajism. And then, when he got aware of it, that Bhakti, he is again a pure devotee always, that he got awakened, and then he broadcast this message. Not only India, he has sent to other countries also that books. Yes? And he opened so many Namattas. So many Namattas he was taking care. Because he was broadcasting. And because of that broadcasting, many people understood. He wrote the bhajans in the way that when people used to sing, they used to sing, very rasik bhajas or again in Sahajism. But he broadcasted the pure devotional service in the form of bhajans. So many bhajans he have written. And then next came, he prayed to Lord, please send ray of Vishnu. And came His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And then he broadcasted this message all over India, which was just there in Bengal. All over India he opened, I think, 108 mathas. Yes? Broadcasted the message. To the degree he had sent some of his disciples to London to try it. And everywhere, they kept the printing press in the temple hall. Yes? Temple hall was with printing hall, and we heard in the mathas they used to fill with the books. Broadcast this message as much as possible. Give them Krishna Prem. That should be goal of our life. Yes? And then came our dear, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada took this message and broadcast it all over the world. Yes? Americans, Europeans who were not knowing who is Krishna, for them Krishna nahi. And slowly they came to Krishna bhi, and we can see so many examples that they came to the level of Krishna he. And we can see what a dedication they have done. Yes? Like now also we have done a small program here, Santulan or Parivartan. One Pandal program, so much of energy goes. Srila Prabhupada disciples, so many Pandal programs in Bombay, Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Surat, Delhi. And so many people became devotee. It became a big thing. Yes? And they were Americans. Because they accepted Krishna he, they were awakened, and therefore they were able to broadcast the message. Yes? And we can see when we try to broadcast this message, we are also trying some way or other. Yes? Our tiny way. Then we go to see. When we try to broadcast, we get challenges. Yes? So many challenges in preaching. Yes? But when the challenges comes, our life may go up and down. We have to make sure that we remain committed. C for committed. Yes? C for chanting, and we have to commit it for our chanting. When we go for broadcast, many times it so happen that we compromise with our chanting, we compromise with our own bhakti, with our own sadhana. But you have to make sure that we remain committed to the process of bhakti. Yes, we can see in the life of Pratap Rudra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected him. He told, no, what is this? He is a king. I cannot meet the Vishay. Then I am a sannyasi. But he was committed. Again and again he was requesting his devotees, Sarvam Bhattacharya, I want to meet. If you want, I can give up the kingdom. If this kingdom is an obstacle to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I am ready to give up the kingdom also. What a commitment. Huh? But then Sarvam Bhattacharya, slowly, because of association of devotees, he remained connected. And by the blessings of devotees, he went in the disguise form. First he broomed the road in front of Jagannath ji, got the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then his life also became Krishna he, because he was committed. Yes? And we can see in the life of Srila Prabhupada, so many challenges came when he tried to broadcast this message. Yes? When he was going to America, that time only, he got heart attack. But he was committed to his spiritual master. He went. Yes? Have you ever heard in Leela Amrita on any lecture that when Srila Prabhupada went to US, got down in US, he went to hospital to a doctor? There is nothing mentioned like that. Srila Prabhupada got 2 heart attacks on the Jalduta. But he was so committed that he was very clear, I want to go and preach the message, broadcast this message of Krishna consciousness. There is no, at least I have not heard that Srila Prabhupada went to doctor. He just went to Boston and started preaching. He was committed, and after reaching there also, it's not that no obstacles. So many challenges, one after another. The person with whom he was staying, he brought a knife and told, I'll kill you in the middle of the night. Prabhupada has to come out, don't know where to go, right or left. But he was committed. He could have come back. He has a return ticket with him. He had that option to come back. But he was committed. See for? Committed. Yes? So we have to committed. We have to be committed to Srila Prabhupada, to our seniors. Then only we can practice this bhakti. Then that's a condensed form of chanting. Yes, we have to be committed for chanting. Yes? So we have to try our best. We take many commitments, New Year's, Gaur Purnima, or Kartik month. But how much we connect or we remain committed to it. Yes? So I always tell whenever somebody takes sankalpa that yes, by our own we may not able to have this commitment. But when we pray to Srila Prabhupada, when we pray to Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ji, Gaur Nitai, Jagannath Baldev, Subhadra Mai, and all the senior Vaishnavas, by their blessings, we will able to remain committed. Yes? So you have to pray to Lord, please help. I have the desire. For example, Ekadashi is the day, we call it Madhav's Tithi. So I have committed to chant, let's say some example, 4 extra rounds. Yes? So either it's a working day or holiday. I'll try my best to chant some extra rounds, maybe 20 rounds, 25 rounds, 32 rounds, 64 rounds, what is possible? Every Ekadashi. How many say it's possible? That Ekadashi minimum 4 rounds, we'll do commitment. I'm not asking to do commitment, but we can try. Yes? I'm just giving an example. Yes? Some commitment, either on Ekadashi day or every Sunday, I'll try, okay, at least try to come to temple once in a week. Yes? Some commitment. Yes? So that's the third C. We have to take some commitment in our life so that we can broadcast this message and we remain connected. Yes? But I know when we go for preaching, it's become difficult. So you have to do it's more challenging when we go for preaching, but we have to remain committed. Yes? For example, another example I was thinking, when we go for preaching, we try to broadcast, and sometimes so much broadcast that we compromise with our chanting, as I was telling, especially when we want to call the new boys, then in the chanting in between, Ram comes. Oh, he came? No, he didn't come. Why he didn't come? Let me call him. Round, if we are talking to Krishna, one side, another side we are calling that devotee. Yes? So in name of broadcasting, we have to make sure that we remain committed, we don't compromise with our chanting. Yes? And then, when we continue like that, then D for disciplined. Because when we are ready to, we are aware, we got awakened, we are ready to broadcast, and we are committed also. But along with all these things, it's very important to be disciplined. Because mind will say, now I know everything. I can do the things as my own. Yes? Why I need someone? No. It's very much required to render service under someone's guidance. Yes? A disciple means one who is disciplined. Yes? So it's very important when we broadcast, when we remain connected, we remain disciplined under guidance of some authority. Yes? Otherwise, it's very difficult. We have seen so many people, they are doing so much of broadcast, they are committed, but no discipline. And therefore, went away. Yes? They got little bit gap in bhakti. They will definitely come back again. No doubt, bhakti is eternal. But because they are not disciplined, they are not having proper guidance, they are doing their own things, then went. Yes? We can see in the life of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants to go to Vrindavan, Prabhupada is mentioning about Vrindavan, but that time he didn't go by his own. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He was showing us by an example. He requested other devotees, please allow me to go to Vrindavan. And what they did, what they told, wait for some time, Janmashtami is coming, after that you go. Then, let's say Rath Yatra is coming, then Janmashtami is coming, then Kartik month is coming, then this is coming. And then like that Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu waited so long. He didn't go. He was disciplined. Yes? Similarly, we can see the life of Nityanand Prabhu, who appeared in this world to broadcast the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes? But he didn't preach until he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once he got the order from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he preached. Yes? So any service we do, we are not saying that we should not take any service, we should not broadcast the message, but any preaching we do, it should be under guidance. We should be disciplined. Yes? And then, when we do like that, then we can dedicate. That's the extreme condensed form of ABCD. Dedicate our life. Either Grasta or Brahmachari, it doesn't matter. This temple is such an amazing temple. We have example of ISKCON Anandmay Prabhu. All our 3 STMCs, all 4 of them are dedicated devotees. 3 of them are grahasthas. So when we say about dedicated, it's not just you have to join the ashram wherever we are staying, but we have to become dedicated devotee. We see that how much Srila Prabhupada have done for all of us, how much our senior devotees have done for all of us. And now it's our turn to dedicate, to live a life of dedication, to live a life where we can not only awaken Krishna consciousness, we can broadcast, remain committed, and then dedicate our life to Srila Prabhupada. Wherever we are, we should try our best. Yes? We should try our best to sacrifice. We should be ready to sacrifice. Because bhakti means, we have started the journey of bhakti. Therefore, we are sitting here. Yes? And bhakti starts with the shloka that some siddhi hari toshnam. Yes? It starts with the shram evi kevalam. Na utpade yati ratim shram evi kevalam. In Bhagavatam, the shloka comes that if you are doing any activity, if that activity is not developing love for Krishna, that is shram evi kevalam. Yes? So what we do? We go to office for Krishna. We try to work for Krishna. Yes? Now this journey of bhakti, which starts from shram evi kevalam, what we all started, it ends when we come to the level of sam siddhim hari toshnam. That whatever I do, I'll do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Right now we are trying to do for Krishna, but we are adding one more term that I'll do for the pleasure of Krishna. Sam siddhi hari toshnam. Yes? And when we come to that level, sam siddhi hari toshnam, that I want to please Krishna. This activity I'll do because it pleases Krishna. Yes? I'll do preaching because it pleases Krishna. I'll do bhakti because it pleases Krishna. Then we can easily give up the sex desire, what this purport is telling. Yes? And for that, we have to come out of the comfort zone. Yes? Because when we are in the comfort zone, it's difficult to come to the level of sam siddhi hari toshnam. Yes? Mind will say, okay, 16 mala kar hi rahe na, ghar pe bhi kar rahe hain, kya problem hai? Yes? No, we have to come to temple, take association of devotees, become more aware, awaken love for Krishna. Try to broadcast, because when you have to broadcast, you have to come out of the comfort zone. Yes? Try to broadcast as much as possible. Remain committed and dedicate. And then again we can see the life of Srila Prabhupada, how much sacrifice he has done. He was in 69, he was 69 years. At the old age, he has to go to America. He could have stayed in Vrindavan easily, yes, but he was dedicated. Yes, he wanted to fulfill the desire of his spiritual master. He went all the way. Yes, and then we can see the life of his disciples, how much they are dedicated, how much they are sacrificing. It's not easy, We are so blessed, association of His Grace, Anandmay Prabhu. Is this age coming every day for Guru Puja, sitting for Bhagavatam class, one simply follow, giving, project, sitting. It's like dedication. Yes? It's impossible for an ordinary person. Because they got aware, they got awakened, bhakti is awakened in their heart, they are able to do it. What a committed life Prabhuji is living. Yes? Similarly, we can see, and so many examples we can see. We can see the example of His Holiness Bhakti Tirth Maharaj, how he used to preach in the countries where there's iron curtain. Yes? He used to go there, distribute the books, and help people to make them aware about Krishna. From Krishna nahi to Krishna bhi. And there are so many examples, devotee became Krishna bhi to Krishna he. Because of their dedication, because they have lived a life of discipline. Yes? So, when Krishna sees that somebody is getting condensed, the foundation is ABCD, but then he is living a life of, he is living in association, getting aware, beginning a life of, awakened to the degree he sees that we are getting awakened of Krishna Prem, he is broadcasting the message, he is committed to his spiritual life, and he is dedicating his life, he is living a disciplined life, Krishna will bestow his blessings. Yes, Krishna is there. He will ready to give all the mercy. Yes? If we are ready to live life of this ABCD, then we can easily give no to sex desires. Yes? That's what this verse is telling, that is only meant for fools and rascals. Although Vrindavan is a place where it is told, when we go to Vrindavan in association of devotees, we get 99% devotion, 1% we may get deviation if we don't follow. But if somebody goes alone, then 99% deviation, 1% there may be devotion. Yes? And therefore this Prabhupada is writing this part. Vrindavan is no longer visited by intelligent men in alone. Yes? Because they see deviation. But when we go with senior devotees under guidance with the mood of this ABCD, then we can relish Vrindavan. We cannot see Vrindavan by our eyes. We cannot go to Vrindavan by purchasing a ticket. But by the blessings, by following this ABCD, we can see Vrindavan, and then we can say no to not only this habit, any bad habit, and awake Krishna prem. Yes, I'll just end with the last one recent pastime. I was in Pune, attending one course. One devotee staying with us, and then in discussion he was telling that one of his student in Chandigarh, he was getting the dreams of Gaurang Mahaprabhu. Some of you may got this message in WhatsApp. Later he showed me became famous. So this why I'm telling this example relating to it, that when we live this life of awakening of Krishna consciousness, broadcasting Krishna consciousness, committed life and dedicated life, then Krishna will reveal himself to us. It's not just theory. It's just not in the books. It's a fact. It's a fact. Only we have to accept it. Yes? So there was this simple devotee. They are staying in Chandigarh. And then one of them started getting dreams in night. That see, the pujari in the temple is not serving me properly. Sometimes he watched the dirty movies in the mobile. Sometimes he even go and eat something which is not prohibited. Intoxication, other things, meat. So, I am allowing myself to be stolen by thieves. Please come to Mayapur. I'll tell you where they will throw me. You can take me. This boy was confused. What is this? What is this dream? He was ज़्यादा chant कर लिया है. He avoided it. And then after 1 month, this happened in, let's say, November, December sometime. Again this dream came that now I have been stolen. है ना? ले लिया है मुझे चोरों ने. I have been stolen. I have been taken, and now they have taken me this place. They have taken my jewelry, and they stopped. The dream stopped. क्या स्टोल किया, कहाँ है, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. He was chanting now more. Lord, what is this? What's happening? Yes. And then after some time, their Mayapur Yatra was announced. The Gaur Parikrama which happened in March in Mayapur during Gaur Purnima. So he registered for that Yatra. And then this dream started coming every night. Thus, you are coming to Mayapur. This is the place. From here, you can see TOVP. It's almost 27 kilometers from TOVP. And this is the place. You have to come and pick me up and bring me to Chandigarh. I was thinking, wow, what is this dream? I have to go there. I am going. And then he stopped. He ignored. But then his dream didn't stop. When he boarded the train, it was like a movie. Or a movie, we can say serial episode comes one after another. The whole dream is coming, that one night, 1 hour dream, one episode. Okay, they have taken me, this is there, I'm here. And then it starts from another, Now you have to do this, you have to do that. One after another, one after another. He did only one day, first day they went for parikrama. Then he called his senior devotee, one Mali Maharaj. I'm getting all these dreams and I'm not able to control them. Lord is speaking, Lord is showing, I can see the form of the Lord, the deities and everything. Then Mali Maharaj told, okay, if such is the case, let's go, I'll come one day. Then he described the whole place. When Mali Maharaj told you, this is Pratapgarh. This area is Pratapnagar or Pratapgarh. So our yatra is going on the 4th day there. Let's go. I'll come with you. So they had lunch. Then Maharaj became a little busy. He could not come. And then he was getting inner call. I have to go. Kisko leke jaye? So then this devotee who was with me in Pune, Radha Raman Dev Prabhu. And this devotee was getting dream was Aman Prabhu. So he told Prabhu, I want to speak something very seriously. Something very important. Urgent. He told, what is that? I am getting this dream, and Maharaj told we can go and see, try. Okay, then this devotee, okay, if you are getting dream, let's go. It's this place. So now they don't have any GPS, they don't have any destination. I have to put in the mobile where to go. It's all depend on what dreams he was getting. Having faith on Lord, they boarded a rickshaw. He told the rickshawala that this is the place I am seeing. This jungle is there, blue color building is there. Rickshawala, yes, it's just 3 kilometers from here. I know this place. We'll go. So he took and he went, and rickshaw was going little ahead. He told, no, stop, here only. This is the building. And then from there, jungle was starting. This is the last building. So then both of them got down. They started, this person, first devotee told, I'll do Kirtan, you search. And he told, I have to do Kirtan for half an hour, 1 hour. If you have to search a deity, you don't have a GPS, you don't have any map, you don't have a destination. How much? In general, it takes half an hour to 1 hour. It may take hours also. Yes? So you are just doing generally Kirtan. And within 2 minutes, this devotee found the deities. Exactly, he was thinking he will go in jungle and found. He went directly because the dream was so clear for him. Everything was so clear to him. And then he brought, they prayed to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, thank you for coming to our life. They kept in the bag. They thought we'll show the Maharaj and then we'll take some decision what to be taken, what to be done. They were coming back, and this devotee got a dream next. That Madhavpuri also got that dream. You know that pastime, na? Gopalji in Vrindavan. And as soon as they found the deities, they installed, and the first thing that next day only they did the Abhishek of the deities. Yes? So you started getting a thought, we should do Abhishek. You told, okay, we take the permission of the Maharaj, then we'll do either in Mayapur and Chandigarh we'll plan. But just within 15 minutes, it started heavily raining. It's a month of March. It's a rainy season? Not at all. Heavily raining. And they somehow, they came by rickshaw to their tent. And they're thinking, what to do? Is it Lord's arrangement to have, rain? Lord wants to have an Abhishek of the Lord. So they got a thought, and both of them put that gamcha, remove their contaminated clothes, and let's take out. They're thinking whether they're trying to make a call because of rain. Network was not good. They're not able to make the calls. Whether to check whether to take out the deities or not, whether to tell the people or not. In the meantime, the tent broke apart, and the rain started coming into the deities directly. This is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki! So when we see the deities are general, no, they are there. They are not the stones. Yes? It's one of the temple, not very famous or something. And then it started raining, and then they understood it's the desire of the Lord to get Abhishek. Yes? And then all devotees came. They started doing Kirtan. And the devotee, if you have seen, some of you have seen the video in WhatsApp, yes? So the devotee who was narrating this, he is the one who was staying with me. I stayed with him 1 month, I didn't know. I came to know just 3 days before. That, you got so much mercy of the Lord. So what we are trying to understand in our life, and just I'll end with a footnote, that not only that, didn't stop there. Then Maharaj gave Gopal Krishna Maharaj worship, and then everything happened. Then they thought, okay, we'll give the names of deities. So deities are in this form. So they told, okay, this is Nartan Gauranga. And that night, again the deities came in the dream and told, my name is not Nartan Gauranga, my name is Shadbhuj Gauranga. So those who have seen the photo, the Lord is standing in the form of Lord Shri Krishna, holding a dhanush in his hand, Lord like Ramchandra, and face is like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's showing, he is in the form of Shadbhuj Gauranga. And then they went to Chandigarh. Then I told, that's all, now they are serving in Chandigarh. Yes? And the devotee told, yes, and they are so merciful. Whoever serve the deities reciprocate. Yes? One day, they not gave the kurta to deities. And then, the person who was serving, he got fever. And then he understood, oh, today there is no kurta, it's not too hot. It's again in the March, not now. So then Lord wants kurta every day. Yes? Then one devotee put the ankle. I'm just telling that I'm just trying to tell you that what we are discussing, what we are practicing is not an ordinary process. We are taking darshan of Radha Madan Mohan Ji, Gaur Nitai. They are installed by Srila Prabhupada. They are the deities, they are Sakshat Vajendra Nandan. They are there. We can easily give up all these things, what we want to practice. If we pray to them, by their blessings, we will be awakened, we will be committed, we can broadcast, and we can be dedicated. What is required to pray to them? They are there to give us their mercy. Yes? This just fun deities like that everywhere. The deities are very, very merciful. To just pray to them. Yes? I'll end with, so then later, one day they are not offering properly. No, they are offering properly, but an ankle bell was not proper. So the devotee was getting dream. All of a sudden, the blood started oozing from his knees. Then he understood. Prabhu, he went to the devotee. Did you dress properly? He told, no, the ankle, I got a new ankle bell, but that was not proper. So a little tight to Lord. He told, see, this is the result here. So much reciprocation, And they have not told so many things that happens. So this is one thing which is told by this devotee. They told not to tell, but I then took their permission, please. So that why you want to have this awakening within yourself. Let us broadcast this message to the whole people and let them also get awakened. We know theoretically, awareness is there, deities are there. And they are not, they are Vajananda, they are not stone. Awareness is there. But we pray to Lord that please bless us, that we can also get awakeness, that you are there, you are watching each and every step what we are doing, and by your blessings, we will remain committed and dedicated. Thank you all very much. Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Bhakta Gurind ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.